The old lady saw it right away. Everyone at the table except her was cheating while shuffling, but she didn't expose them immediately. She pretended to be clumsy and quietly swapped their cards using a pile of random tiles. Seeing their good hands turn into junk, the bald man was stunned, but watching her fumble with the tiles, he assumed she was a clueless newbie. The others smirked to themselves, thinking they were about to make a fortune, unaware this was all part of her trap. 30 years ago, this woman made a name for herself right at this table, earning the title Queen of Gambling, but it also drew envy and revenge. She was targeted by those very people, and watched her husband jump to his death after being set up. At that moment she knew, once you sit at the table there's no way out. Now for the sake of her bankrupt son, she returned to the same battleground, disguised as a slow and inexperienced old lady, to win justice for her son. Soon the group sat at the table. The woman acted like she didn't even know the rules, constantly asking the bald man for help. He became even more convinced she was a beginner, with the others intentionally letting her win. She started winning hand after hand, and slowly her face twisted into madness. Seeing this, they suggested raising the stakes to $1,000. Her son panicked and tried to calm her down, but she raised the bar to $5,000. The bald man was thrilled and quickly agreed. Then they started cheating in full force, using pre-arranged signals, teaming up in a 3 versus 1. But the woman had already seen through their tricks. She threw out a tile, disrupting their setup. They quickly switched tactics, using secret tile signals to coordinate. But what they didn't know was that their so-called strategy was actually beginner-level stuff the woman had mastered 30 years ago. Watching them get cocky, she had already seen through their plan. They had no idea she had set up an even bigger trap. Once the round started, the bald man signaled his partners. After cheating during the shuffle, he made 2 kongs with help from his team. They thought they had the woman cornered. When it was her turn to draw, all 4 players at the table knew she needed the 9 won to lose to all 3 of them. So under their greedy stares, she used sleight of hand and declared a kong with the east wind. The 3 men were shocked, but she kept going, konging the east, southwest and north winds. Now all she needed was one last tile to wipe out all 3. Just as everyone held their breath, she deliberately revealed her final needed tile. The 3 men were overjoyed, because all the 4 bamboo tiles were in their hands. As long as they didn't play it, she couldn't win. They smugly flipped their 4 bamboo tiles face up, thinking she had already lost. They even ordered their men to drag her out, but the woman calmly looked up and proposed one final gamble, to see if she could still win. Her son tried to stop her, but someone covered his mouth. Then the bald man bet his own hand, and the woman without hesitation did the same, even suggesting they double the stakes. The bald man was full of arrogance, completely confident, but in the next moment, the woman slowly pushed out her final tile. It was the 4 bamboo.